Well, here's Pops and John, two favorite magnet fishermen. Pops wants to start the show off today with a shout out. What do you got, Pop?
We want to give a shout out to our good friends in Gunnersville, Alabama,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
and some friends in Pittsburgh, Georgia.
Pittsburgh, Georgia. I thought Pittsburgh was in Pennsylvania.
Oh, there's a Pittsburgh, Georgia.
There's a Pittsburgh, Georgia. I know there's an Atlanta, Texas, and Atlanta, Georgia.
Well, yeah, but there's Pittsburgh, Texas, Pittsburgh, Georgia.
Yes, there is. And guys, if you want to have success at magnet fishing, you have to find some places where people used to cross the river in their wagons and where they used to swim their horses across and where they used to lose items when they were crossing the river. And also, the river needs to be bedrock. That way it's not covered with sand.
That's exactly.
And it needs to be at least 5, 6 feet or more deeper. And it needs to be pretty swift, because if it wasn't, the people, they would have retrieved their own items.
That's right.
They wouldn't have lost them. They wouldn't have left them. So that's what we're doing. We're magnet fishing in the middle of the river. Thanks for watching, and tell us where you're watching from in the comments. Pop, are you ready to get this show on the road?
I am ready.
Let's do it. All right.
Not very big, but it's
Pops is on something. Here's our first item of the day. All right. Get the magnet on. Oh. You know, we don't have Captain Mike with us today. We miss him. Yeah, I'm going to have to use a device that he engineered. You got it, Pop, and video?
I got it. I'm an expert at this videoing. He'll
We
be
miss
able to.
Captain Mike, but we're glad we've got the device he invented. So we're going to set this down here like this. I'm going to put my 250-pound frame on here, and I'm going to do like this. And it didn't work. There we go.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Captain Mike. We miss you.
We got a square nail out there, John. Look.
Oh, we got an old square nail? All right. It's going to be a good day. Guys, here's what we just pulled out of the river. I'm guessing it's off an old wagon. Some kind of support for, you know, a rod that came up this way. Here's the back side of it. That's how it was laying on the bottom of the river like this. We were able to pull it up with our magnet. Guys, I'm going to let you in on a little secret. Out here on the river, sometimes the gnats get real bad. And the flies, don't they, Pop?
They do. They do. That's a
Show you a
challenge.
little secret. Look at here. If you'll take you about 3 teaspoons of vanilla extract and mix it with about 6 ounces of water, that's how we get our original spray going. You can adjust it to your own liking. This concoction, won't it, Pop?
It keeps them away.
It keeps the
works.
gnats and the flies away. And also mosquitoes. It's a good repellent.
It does.
And I'll tell you something else. You smell sweet. Yeah, you smell like a big ding-dong or something, or a Twinkie.
Yeah.
So you smell good, and the gnats and the bugs stay away. Just a little tip from Pops and John to help your magnet fishing experience be even better. Pops is on something again.
Something small again, but it's got some.
Oh, I got something old
balls
on
got
there.
with it.
Look at that.
What that is?
We'll have to look at it a little better when we get it in here. There you go. All right, here it is. Look at that. That almost looks like it could be the inside of maybe a cooking kettle or something.
Maybe.
Certainly grooved like it. Look at that. Sit it up here with our other find. There we go. We're off and running. Woo! Boy, we miss Captain Mike, don't we?
We do.
You know, he doesn't talk a lot on camera, But when the camera's off, he talks, doesn't he, Pop?
Well, he talks a whole lot.
And when he talks, we listen.
You better believe it.
Pops has got, he pulls something in here and we're all hung up.
Yeah.
You're on the clip. There we go.
Here we go.
Oh, you want to hold it? Oh, Leah. I stepped on the stepped on the fire extinguisher.
Hey, look, they've got it's an old file. It's a little one too, isn't it?
Wow.
What's that? The rest of this is residue.
My goodness, look at this.
We nearly lost you on that one, didn't we, John?
You nearly did. But I can swim. So I've got to fix the fire extinguisher here. I've messed up the bracket. Oh, me. Captain Mike, we miss you. Hey, guys, in a couple of weeks, my son Sam, Pop's grandson Sam, he's going to be out here with us, and we're going to attempt to do a TikTok live. Aren't we, Pop?
We're going to try.
Sam's going to be the cameraman, and he's going to video everything and communicate with you. We're going to do this TikTok live thing just to see if it works, aren't we, Pop?
I think we're going to.
Gonna give it a test run.
Hey,
What?
we will have on our best life jackets and our best dress.
Yeah. Here's what we just pulled out. Wow. You wonder how these things got in the middle of the river. I don't know what the small silver thing is. It's metal. Neat. Yeah. Well, we got the old fire extinguisher bracket fixed from the disaster earlier. Yeah.
Hey, folks, when we're not magnet fishing, we work with the Running from the Devil Ministry. You can check our website, runningfromthedevil.org, and see what it's all about.
Yeah, that's what we do when we're not magnet fishing. We love to help people who are trying to help themselves in the area of addiction recovery. We donate study guides to jails and prisons. We've written 2 study guides which we use to help people overcome their struggles with addiction. And you, like Pop said, you can check our website out at runningfromthedevil.org. We're going to pull something big up. Pop's got the magnet in the water. It's just a matter of time, isn't it, Pop?
Exactly right.
All right, Pops has hooked something small here. He can tell by the weight.
It's not very big.
You know, look at those arms. Yeah, he knows how to tell about weights. There we go. I'm not sure what we have here. I'm gonna pull it off.
Good idea.
You take that off there, Pops.
Put that in the residue bucket.
All right, now look at this item. There you go. All right, we're starting to accumulate a few items. Here's our catch for so far today. Not sure exactly what all we have. I think this is a piece off an old cooking pot, maybe a stove. Not sure here. An old file. That's pretty neat. Look at that. Old file in the middle of the river. And whatever this is. Tell us where you're watching from. We love to know where our viewers are. Put it in the comments. And check out the link in our profile. Oh, and also, Pop, we've started selling some of the items that we're pulling from the middle of the rivers. We decided to see how that would go. And we have one of the old mussel rakes for sale on eBay right now. I think there's 3 days left on it. So check that out. It's a chance for you to own some history that we pulled up from the middle of the rivers. Big or small?
Small, I can tell, but it's not very heavy.
You can tell. Hold that up, everybody. So, hey, look at here. Turn it back over, Pop. We got a mussel hook.
Mussel hook, yeah.
That's a small one. Over there.
There's part of one. Old hammer.
Hang on, something fell on my feet here real quick. Old piece of wire there for the residue bucket. Looky there, an old hammerhead. All right, let me put this mussel hook right here. Let me have this. I think I can pull it off my hand, Pop. If you'll hold the magnet.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Wow. Wonder who the last person to swing that hammer was. kind of stories we wish we knew about the families that lost these items, the individuals, and where they were coming from, where they were going.
Where they had been.
Yeah, where they had been. What we love about this.
Never know.
But I promise you, there's always more questions than answers. Ooh, Pops just hooked something. Look at him. He got something good. Can you pull it in? I'm gonna have to. Let me help you. Nope. All right, we're gonna have to pause for a second. All right. We had to get back here and both pull this in. Look what we just pulled in. We think this is another wagon axle.
Frame.
I mean, wagon axle and frame too. I think a piece of the axle is hanging in the water back there.
I didn't see that. That
Yeah.
part down the water.
Pops, you want to film while just hold the bottom of it. There you go. All right. Let me get it in. Man. Oh. Look at that. What in the world? Does it ever end?
What in the world? What we picked up?
I'm gonna have to let that too far.
That thing was heavy, I told
No
you.
wonder. You got it? Woo! Okay. We don't know what this is. We know it's long. We know it's old. But that's about all we know. Wow. Need some help with this one. Oh, Pop, he's hung on something. Give it a tug, Pops. He's fighting it. I'm gonna have to go back here and help him.
You are.
All right. Let me see.
Sink us.
Keep pulling, Pop. I think it came off.
Yeah, I did.
It was heavy.
Oh my gosh.
Woo! Oh my goodness. Woo!
Well, let me pull that out.
No.
I got it. Not very heavy. It's not as heavy as those things.
Yeah. Don't know what that is. Go ahead, sling her in there. All right. Let's see both sides of it. Pulling out of the river so far today. This piece here is almost as long as the boat is.
Really, if you straightened it out, it wouldn't be.
It would be. Not sure what this is. Need some help on this one. And actually on a couple of these too. Middle of the river in North Arkansas. John and Pops, magnet fishing.
Have a good time.
Having a big time. Pop, you want to do any shout outs while we're at it?
Not that I can think of.
Well, I want to shout out to some good friends of ours in Salem, Arkansas.
Oh, yeah.
And let's see, where else we got watching from? Boise, Idaho. Let's see. I'm trying to think of the one that wanted me to shout out. Oh, Houston, Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely. San Antonio, Texas. That's right. Hook 'em horns.
Well, the San Antonio Rose.
San Antonio Rose. Having a big time out here on the river, aren't we, Pops?
We are. We really have.
You think of any place you'd rather be? Not right now. Out here magnet fishing. Magnet men. Oh, yeah. All right, Pops got something hooked again.
Yeah.
Oh, that's an old window weight. Used for trot line years ago. There you go, Pop. Glad to get those things out of the river. They're old now. And they could have used those as trot lines, Pop, 150, 200 years ago.
I don't know if those were.
They were using those kind of window weights then.
They were?
Yeah, on old houses. Yeah, you betcha. Wow. Neat.
It weighs a.
Well, look here what Pop's just pulled in. Woo! Turned out to be a two-man struggle. Well, that's a piece off an old pitchfork or muscle hook.
I don't know what that is. It's something that I guess they use for.
Wire or something. Put this in the residue bucket, Pop.
Yeah.
All right. Let me get this magnet off this. Goodness gracious. Look at this. Man, old engine block. I mean, an old engine block. All right. Scrape the residue. Get the magnet back in. Woo, big day. All right. Oh, all right. Well, look at this. Paul's hooked the seating. Looky here. Another old horseshoe. Oh, I love these things. That goes to show you they were crossing this river and accidents were happening. Speaking of accidents, if I don't stop filming and get off this tree here, we're going to have one. But look at here. Wow. That's a good one. That's a good one. We love old. Out of the middle of the river. All right, boy. Look at Pop, 78-year-old and dragging the magnets. And look, don't have his life jacket on either. He got it laying over here. Y'all need to give him some advice about that. I've tried to make him wear it, but he's 78. He's gonna do what he wants to do. Look at this. My goodness, what all do we have on here?
I got 2 or 3 things.
Dude. All right, we had 2 sets of log dogs on here.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, but I hooked it again. Let me get over here. Pop, you got something on there. Like a pin. Something. Let me get that off there.
Yeah, it's hard, stuck hard.
You hold the magnet. Come on. You got to hold it.
I can't, but
Hey, look at the camera. You got to hold the magnet. Ooh. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to use the mechanism. Look at this. Wow. Look at these old logging chains. Here with all of our stuff. Another logging chain. Wow. Ooh. We're getting close to the... Hang on, I have to focus my attention over here a minute, Pops. I may have to get the paddle out. Get up here. Woo! Look at that. Look at here. Whoa, 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 whoa. All right. All right.
you're gonna sink.
And then, oh, wow, I don't know what this is.
Is it pretty heavy?
Yeah, it's heavy.
Okay,
And it's
get this thing
old. Man, old metal. They put it right there. Okay.
It's hard to get off.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause it for this one. This may get ugly.
We're having a pretty good day. We've
Yeah.
caught quite a bit of stuff.
Yes, we sure have, Pop. I'll tell you what, the river is once again giving up its secrets today. This has been a different kind of day. Some of the objects we know what they are. We catch a lot of them out of the middle of the river, such as these log dogs. And by the way, if anybody out there watching this video wants to buy some log dogs, me and Pop's fixing to start selling them. We find these a lot. They're historic, and I know a lot of you love history and you love to have some of these, so just put in the comments and we'll message and get back and forth with each other. We know what the horseshoe is. You know when you find these that you're on to a crossing, because horses were losing them. They're losing with the wagons and with them just swimming. These muscle hooks, always finding these a lot. And of course, we've got an old hammerhead here, and of course a window weight, an old engine block. But some of these items, we don't know what they are. That one, that. Guys, this is old. It was handmade. And you can tell by the way that it's made differently here. It's not even straight, not even uniform. And it's heavy. I bet that weighs 5 pounds. And then this thing right here.
Let me have that in and show them how long that thing is.
All right. Here you go. Hang on, you can't.
I think I got something, John.
Pops has got something, so we'll do this in a minute. This thing is about as long as a boat is. We have no idea what it is. Are you fighting it?
Yeah, it's pretty heavy.
Whoa.
Oh.
All right. Woo. I gotta watch this.
Oh.
All right, what you got, Pops?
Oh.
Oh, we're about to tip over here.
Oh.
Whoa.
It's one of those.
Old piece of channel iron. Oh, there. Here.
I think it's heavy.
Get that magnet back in there. That's just, wow. Whoa, hope none of these snakes up in here. Old piece of channel. I'll put that up here with a no engine. Once again, back to this piece. Look at it. Anybody knows what it is? It doesn't look to be heavy enough to be automobile related.
No.
Looks to be. Here's the other end of it. So, let us know in the comments, and let us know where you're watching from. All over the U.S. and even some other countries watch us. The Pop and John Magnet Fishing Men. And we're missing Captain Mike today. We want to do a shout out to Captain Mike, don't we, Pop?
Oh, sure. Captain Mike.
Yes, Pink Floyd used to sing, "Wish You Were Here."
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Pops. Once again, what's it take to know an area is a good magnet fishing location?
If it's deep water,
Yeah.
if it's swift water,
Yeah.
and if it's a place where people crossed. If you know that's where people in years ago passed, then that'd be a good place.
You know, Pops is a retired educator, 44 years, and he taught history for a long time, and he knows a lot of locations where there was a lot of well-documented crossings, and the rivers are swift and they're deeper. And the reason that's important is because if the rivers weren't deep and they weren't swift, well, then the people who lost those items would have retrieved them.
Exactly.
And there wouldn't be any reason why you'd want to hunt the river. There wouldn't be anything there. They got them back. But where we're hunting, these people lost things and the river was too deep and swift and they couldn't get them back. And along comes John and Pops with a magnet 200 years later. And look what's happening. Of course, this engine block's not 200 years old. Guys, I don't know what this is. It's made out of the old heavy iron. Look at this. Man, it's old. Oh, this thing's heavy. I bet that weighs 15 pounds or 20. Yep. Somebody lost a horseshoe years ago. Somebody lost a hammerhead a long time ago. Somebody lost those log dogs, which means they lost the logs that were attached to them, and that was a bad day. Well, Pop, hang on. What are you doing? Oh, he's hooked on something. Let me pause for a moment.
We're getting ready to call it a day. We've had a good day. It's been nice weather, and we hope we'll be back Thursday.
Yeah, we really appreciate everybody watching our videos. We're going to try to keep making these videos as long as we can.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we try to maybe one time a week, and we work with Running from the Devil Ministry the other days. And as long as you're watching them, as long as you guys enjoy, what we're doing, we're going to keep making them and show you what we can pull out of the middle of rivers. And there's our residue bucket. That's what comes off the magnet after we get the big items off. A lot of stuff in there. We go through that and find old hooks and buttons and all kinds of things. And once again, here's our items we pulled out of the river. Look at that. We pull this paddle out of there and put that back up over here. Pop, hold that paddle. There's pulled up this big, long thing. I'm not sure what it is. It's not heavy enough to be a car axle. It is old. We pulled up this old piece, was hand forged. Old hand forged hammerhead. These log dogs, these logging chains, 3 muscle hooks. These items, old file, old horseshoe. Look at that. I love pulling up these old horse and mule shoes. I can't tell the difference between them. This item, old window weight, the old engine block. I'm not sure what it's off of, but it's old.
Probably an A model.
Pop says A model. He doesn't know. He's not a mechanic. It's an old piece of heavy metal. And I want to do one final shout out to a couple of good old boys in Swifton, Arkansas, the Harvey boys.
Hey, Harvey boy.
There's some good fishermen. They're real fishermen, but they're not magnet fishermen. And they're going to learn a thing or two from us, aren't they, Pop?
Yes, they are. They catch stuff that you can eat.
Well, the Harvey boys and Captain Mike are probably the 3 best real fishermen that I know.
You're right.
Yeah, and we're the best magnet fishermen. Yeah. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. A beautiful day in the middle of the river in North Arkansas.
Sun's getting low. And we're
Yep.
going home.
The sun's starting to get a little low, and we're headed to the house. So we're going to point this boat up the river and call it a day.